what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Monday, July 25th edition. This is a live shot of Lion's Head first thing this morning. If you're getting out and about, you can see that beautiful sunshine making its way out first thing this morning, and we'll take a look at that weather forecast here in just a moment. But we've got some great things to celebrate today. I'm one of your in-studio hosts, Maddie Evans, alongside Gretchen Plashaw, who is standing by to give us a look at that local weather forecast. For today, to celebrate those great national and international holidays, it's International Red Shoe Day. So if you have a pair of red shoes, put them on today and run around in them. It's also Nationwide Wine and Cheese Day. So if you love a good pairing of a wine and cheese, today is a great day to get out there and get your hands on some. We've got some restaurants that have the most incredible cheese boards around, so you could always go and make it super convenient by going to somewhere like Vin 48, getting the cheese board, and then getting a nice glass of wine. It's also World Drowning Prevention Day today. So if you're getting into any water, just be nice and safe on the water, and especially as it is kind of that river with this precipitation we've been seeing is getting a little bit scary. Now, as we take a look at what we've got going on in the show today, the Eagle County is going to be coming in to talk to us about all of the things taking place right now in the county. And then we've got the Eagle River Fire Protection District coming in and the Oak Creek Fire Protection District coming in as well to talk about an upcoming event that they have. That's a ton of fun. Then Gretchen and I are going to give you a look at some of the great things taking place in and around our community. And then, of course, we've got so many other options happening. We're going to take it over to Gretchen right now to take a look at that local weather forecast because we are expecting to see some precipitation throughout the course of today.
Thanks so much, Maddie. I'm excited. It's meant to be beautiful out there today. As you can see, 8 a.m., 58 degrees, a high of 77 degrees. So very, very beautiful out there. Get on out there and soak up that sunshine. 20% chance of rain, so a great day to get on out there, hike it up, and have some fun. 8 a.m., 58 degrees, mostly sunny. Noon, 70 degrees, partly cloudy. 4 p.m., 76 with a little bit of cloud coverage. So great time to go hike, go bike, all those fun things. Stand up paddleboarding. I did that this weekend. Very fun. And then 8 p.m., 70 degrees, mostly cloudy. So really beautiful day to enjoy this summertime. We'll take a look at the I-70 corridor. Eagle, 84 degrees with a 10% chance of rain. Vail, 77 degrees, still very beautiful and sunny. A little bit of cloud coverage, as you can see, 20% chance of rain. Denver, still a whopping 90. I love saying whopping, but Denver's very warm, 90 degrees, 10% chance of rain. So very, very hot in Denver. Drink lots of liquids, as well as remember to cover yourself and wear sunscreen. And Avon, 81 and 20% chance of rain. So really beautiful day out there to get out there and do all the fun activities we can in these mountain towns of ours. We're so lucky. Tonight, a low of 49 degrees and a 20% chance of rain. So still really beautiful day and night. I'm a big stargazer, so get on out there and look at those stars. Tuesday through Saturday, I should say. Tuesday and Wednesday, gorgeous out. You can see Tuesday, partly sunny, 79 degrees. Wednesday, 80 degrees, and almost all sunshine. Then as we get into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, a little bit of precipitation. As you can see, thunderstorms. Remember your raincoats, maybe an umbrella, and to take care of those doggos of yours, the doggies. So it's a beautiful day. I mean, it's going to be gorgeous out there. Enjoy that weather. Thank you so much for Lamina Jewelers. You can go there for all of your jewelry and fossil needs. And we will be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
Here you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Sun and Ski Sports has a lot of really good sustainable brands, which is something that up here in the mountains we love to be conscious of. And so we've got Alex, the sustainable expert, here to tell us exactly what we have in front of us.
Yeah, so sustainability has become a bigger and bigger part of the apparel world. You're seeing a lot of these brands, and of course you can see Patagonia here. They're the ones who really made it popular, but really striving to understand that they have a massive impact on us being out in the world and how we live our connection with nature, and trying to make sure that it's around for a long, long time. So they've done a lot of cool things to make sure that their brands are very environmentally friendly. A lot of them are socially friendly too. And we'll go over some of that stuff too. But again, the big one, talking about Patagonia, they're always the ones you see in the news about trying to make sure that we're doing the right thing going forward. So not just for us, but for our kids and everybody else down the line. There is still something for them to enjoy.
Yeah, we want to see polar bears live past 2050, right?
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. And we talked about penguins too. My mom's a big fan of penguins. Would love to see some penguins around in the future as well.
And so we were kind of talking about the different circumstances in which a company can be classified as sustainable, and these companies for the most part have this really impressive footprint in the sustainable world.
Yeah, so almost all these we have on the table here are all what's called B Corp certified, and that is an independent company that goes around and looks at their impact. And again, we talked about it socially, so talking about how they pay their employees, what they do for charity, the whole supply line, how you get your materials, what are your materials made out of, are you using harsh chemicals? All these kind of really important things that get overlooked quite often, but are really under the microscope with this B Labs when they do these certifications. And again, I can talk about Patagonia. This is one of those brands. Cotopax that we have in the front row here is another big one, which has become really popular. Talk about a brand that has exploded in the last couple of years. A lot of it because it is such an environmentally and socially friendly brand. Olokai sandals, coming from Hawaii and their whole background about being connected to nature. I mean, of course, that makes total sense for them. And then we have Tentree, on top of being a B Corp certified. We also have them part of the Forest Stewardship Council. So again, looking at how they're using the materials, where are they getting the materials from, and how is it processed. So really cool endeavors by all these brands to really look at, hey, what are we doing for the environment? How are we giving back? And how do we minimize our footprint on this world?
Which the carbon footprint thing is huge, and you're right, Cotopaxi is one of those companies that came up and exploded because it is trying to do what the big companies are doing with the quality of their product, but with the small carbon footprint. And then companies like Tentree allowing you to buy the product, but once that sale is made, they're going out there and they're planting trees in the environment, bringing our forests back to life and giving us just more of that sustainable roots that we need.
And I'm all for planting trees because I like breathing. I mean, I know everybody likes breathing, but it's just one of those things, again, you don't think about, but one of these really cool things that these guys are doing to keep us around and keep this environment going.
Which is really important. And then moving over to the Birkenstocks. Birkenstocks make a new vegan line, which is leaving a smaller footprint than what the full leather is doing.
Yeah, leather actually can be an extremely harsh manufacturing process to get that leather to where it needs to be in terms of the tanning and all the chemicals they use. It can be quite an endeavor to really reduce that. So one of the ways they've gone about doing it is just, completely ignore the leather. Let's go vegan. Let's go about it. And it makes me hungry just thinking about it. But even not being a vegan myself, it's a really cool process. And just trying to, again, look at it. How do we do this? What's our big issue? And how do we minimize it?
Which is something that all of these companies have taken into consideration and really worked very hard towards. And not only that, but they're stylish and they've got great technologies in them. So whether you want the Cotopaxi jacket where you're going to be nice, windproof, waterproof, hanging out there, or you've got one that's going to help protect you from the sun, they're putting all of those big brand technologies into their products to make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck, also while protecting our environment.
Yeah, and a lot of these brands will also show you kind of, look at their websites, show you what the story is, what they're going about it. And Patagonia, one of the really cool things I like about their stuff is they'll actually put it on the jacket or on the sweater or on the t-shirts. If you ever look inside the collars, on the backside, it gives you a full breakdown of what they're doing to make it a responsible one. And it's a really cool idea to be like, hey, you know what? I'm saving this much plastic. I'm saving cotton, whether it's organic cotton or recycled plastic we have in some of these t-shirts and the hoodies. It's a great way of being like, okay, this is my impact. This is what I'm doing. And it's on us as well as these corporations to help us go forward.
And especially when you're unboxing into a big shop, you've got a lot of materials that come out of it. And so taking that, minimizing it, putting things in the same plastic bags and just reusing it and then reusing the plastic within their own products is what makes them so incredible and so sustainable. If people are interested in maybe learning more about the products that you guys carry, what's the best way for them to do so?
Definitely your best source of information is just going to the brands. These guys do a really good job of explaining and breaking it down. What are they doing? Why are they doing it? And what's involved in the process? And of course, you can always come in and talk to us here in Avon. We're always happy to share the knowledge that we have. And then, of course, you can, again, online is just your best source, as always. It's a great fountain of knowledge. And just check it out. There really are some cool stories behind these products.
And if people are interested in something here, maybe this sweater, and you guys don't have it in their size, in the store they can shop online and get free shipping, which makes it nice and convenient at sunandski.com, correct?
Yeah, get it shipped to the store here for free. You can then come in and try it on. If the size fits, take it home with you. If it doesn't, you can return it on the spot, so you're good to go. So there's a lot of good ways to come in and check it out, and whether it's here in the store or online.
Alex, thank you so much for all this great information and chatting with us this morning. Make sure that you come to Sun and Ski Sports and you see all of the great products that they have to offer. You can ask the experts here at Sun and Ski Sports for what products are sustainable and good for the environment, and the experts here will know. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard! Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
There's always so many great things taking place in and around the community, and we love to get you in the know before you go. So when you mark your calendars, you're always marking it with the most fun thing happening.
Maddie and I are here to bring the fun every day. Well, not me some days, Maddie every day. It's a Monday. We're excited. We'll bring you all the fun today.
It's a girls' morning Vail on a Monday. It's perfect.
We're stoked about this, and so many cool things happening, and just starting to happen too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we've always got such a lineup and plethora of activities that kind of transition through the summer, which makes it really fun when you're getting out there and you're like, what do I want to be doing today?
Yes.
Well, there's something every single day of the week happening for you to get out there and enjoy.
Let us tell you, from food to dancing to, I can't even, the whole thing. Yoga, what else? I mean, it goes on and on and on and on.
Right, so let's
music all the time.
Music all the time. Let's kick things off up in Beaver Creek, only because there's such a big lineup of events, and tonight, if you're interested in doing something with the family, you can go enjoy movies under the stars.
I am so excited about this. I have not yet done this, and I've done so many of the things we've talked about, so this needs to happen. A movie under the stars in Beaver Creek, come on, everywhere you look, it's stunning, and you get to watch a movie.
Right, and they do it in such a cool spot. They do it right there on the ice skating rink. They use the little stage. They have a big screen on it.
Yes.
And then people can pull around those like cozy chairs that they have on the ice skating rink as well. Or you can just bring your blanket, picnic out, and really enjoy everything Beaver Creek has to offer. There's also shuffleboard, ping pong,
so fun,
cornhole right there. So as you're getting ready to watch the movie, you can get your like little competitive streak out, which makes it a ton of fun. And then outdoor yoga is super fun, and this is complimentary every morning, so you can get up there and enjoy that too.
And the most beautiful views in the world. And I will say about the movie tonight as well, there's so many good places to get some food as you're waiting.
Right, that's true.
Rub it up while you watch the movie.
That's true. And then you can see as you continue through the week, there's just so many more activities. There's free character drawings tomorrow, so you can get up there, you can enjoy. And you can see all the characters. That way you can like see exactly what's going on, and you can get these fun images of yourself that live on and on and on. And then the Movies Under the Stars continues throughout the rest of the week too. It takes place again on Wednesday. There's live music on Wednesday. There's just a lot that happens.
I want to do a caricature, or is that how you say it? Caricature, I think, something like that. But I always look silly.
I know. Well, they like intentionally do that. That way that you're like, ha ha ha, look at my face.
We should get one together. That'd be
I've got huge eyes.
Yes.
And then you're like, this
and me
is
and my big lips. We would look very cute.
Our like things, we could match them up and they would be proportionate then with our eyes and
I
your
like
lips.
that.
And, like,
We're like blend us together. There you go.
Make us one.
Yes.
Which is really fun because, I mean, all week long, if you want to go explore Beaver Creek, there's always something going on for you to enjoy.
And it's so family friendly too. I mean, everywhere here is, but I truly feel like Beaver Creek is one of those places where you can go and enjoy and be with your friends, your family, no matter what age. If you have kids, if you have dogs, I mean, just have fun. Take everyone. It's fun.
Right. And then while you're up in Beaver Creek, something else you should check out is the Vail Performing Arts Center, because it is absolutely to die for incredible.
I know. You know who I want to go see. I mean, I love them all, but Primus, I'm very excited about this moment.
Yeah, that's going to be a great show. And we just had some really cool artists. Yesterday, Old Crow Medicine Show played at the Vail Performing Arts Center, which is a ton of fun because that's a band that everyone here knows and loves. And then earlier last week, or I should say later last week, Corinne Bailey Ray played up there, which was an incredible show. She had the coolest outfit on.
She's so beautiful. She is such an amazing human being, and I just feel like she slayed it. I have tons of friends that went there as well. And there's so many more shows. Oh, they're adding even more and more day by day.
Yeah, they keep adding a bunch of shows. You can see some of them are sold out, so you need to go on. You need to buy your tickets right now. There's a great orchestra kind of show playing there tonight, more classical music, and then we've got dance coming, and then we've got a very funny comedian coming. Like the Villar Performing Arts Center does it all with just over 530 seats. There's not a bad seat in the house.
Oh, Bruce Hornsby. Well,
So
I'll go to that one. Very stoked about that.
No matter where you're sitting, you're going to enjoy the show. You're going to feel like you're right up there with the artist. And it's important to buy your tickets now while you still can, because some of these shows sell out so quickly.
They really do. And between all the places that you can go to, and the Villar is so special because it's indoors, super cool, like we were saying, as far as, yes, it's cool, but it's also weather-wise cool because we've been so hot. What do we call it? Sweaty summer. And you feel good, and it's just such a beautiful venue. It truly is.
It is such a beautiful venue. Now we're going to transition from Beaver Creek to Avon, where you can enjoy some great live music on Wednesday, and then there are just some fun activities that take place as well. So on Wednesday, there's the Avon Live series, which is a ton of fun to get out and enjoy. And then on Friday, there's Lakeside Cinema.
Which super stoked about that, because both times you can go on there. I mean, yes, you might want to sit in the grass. It's beautiful there, but you can also be on your stand-up paddleboard or what have you, whatever you want to do, in the middle of the lake and watch music and or a movie, which is pretty cool. So the Lakeside Cinema, yeah.
The Lakeside Cinema this Friday, we're going to be watching Luca, which I've heard is such a good movie.
That's one of my favorites.
I am yet to see it, but the lineup of movies that they have is so good. Luca, to Rio, to Encanto, to WALL-E, to Clifford the Big Red Dog, to Up. Like, that is a killer list of movies.
Okay, I need to be honest with you, Maddie. I have seen every single one of those movies. Maybe I'm a big kid, but it's true. I've seen every single one. And Luca, actually, the next, it's beautiful. And it's really empowering. And it's for not only children, but adults alike. It has a very powerful message. I don't want to give it away, but it's definitely very deep and fun.
But those movies just like make all of the difference, and especially when you're taking kids to them and you're watching them too, because then you guys can talk about the incredible message afterwards. I just watched Onward up in Beaver Creek with a very special friend of mine, and it was amazing.
Did you cry?
No.
I cry all the time.
No.
I can't watch that movie. It makes me emotional. It's
not.
beautiful, though. And there is a powerful message. And that's the cool thing with kids take it one way, adults take it another. If you want to have a conversation like with that one, with the death of a family member, et cetera, you can take it there, which is cool.
Which is really cool. And it's something that, like, kind of you just need to embrace. And so what a great way to experience that with the family. Now, let's move on from Avon and make our way over to Vail, where, there's a lineup of events in Vail, too. So kicking off tomorrow, Hot Summer Nights is back.
Yes.
We saw a very fun country band there last week. We're excited for the band there this week. And this is just such a fun event and activity to go to, because then you get to like run into everyone that you know and love here in the community.
Well, and I was impressed last week because it was not the best weather. It was a little rainy, and no one cared. You would have thought it was just sunny and beautiful. So it's pretty awesome.
That's always the best part, is like if you're going to get out there and enjoy it, you might as well enjoy everything they have to offer. Now, they're not running Hot Summer Nights as long this summer as they have in years past, so you have 3 more to get out there and enjoy. So make sure that you mark your calendars and you hurry your way over there and you enjoy one of these Hot Summer Nights concerts.
And you know what I'm excited about? I have to be honest with you. The Vail Dance Festival.
Yes.
July 29th through August 9th. So I'm very excited.
That's right about to kick off. So if you have yet to go to a Vail Dance Festival, well then now is your opportunity. And I don't know if you know this, just like quick, so everyone knows, there's a beautiful pendant at Squash Blossom that is unique to the Vail Dance Festival. They have limited availability in these, and they've got them in silver, gold, and rose gold, and they're breathtaking.
Absolutely stunning. I saw one, I think, up close the other day when she brought it in. Yeah, I did see it. It's gorgeous. And the cool thing about the Vail Dance Festival, they have over 100 dancers.
Yes.
That's insane. And they're world-renowned dancers, not just run-of-the-mill dancers. They're amazing, so it's pretty cool.
One of the New York Ballet's prima ballerinas, Tyler Peck, will be here. And last year I got to watch her do the breakdown of exactly how they were bringing some of these old ballets back to life and kind of transitioning them into a more modern style of ballet. And just watching her feet and her ankles was so impressive, but also I was like,
how do you do that?
Ow. Just like, ow, from the ankle down. Yeah, right. Like, no thank you. But it's so incredible. And you can buy your tickets online right now. And you can go to discovervail.com to see the full lineup of activities, especially as we've got some Bravo Vail still happening, Vail Dance Festival happening, and then we've just got all of these great things kicking off. So people need to check out discovervail.com to see that.
Gerald Ford Amphitheater, it feels like almost every single day, truly. There's something cool. Dance, comedians, musicians, world-renowned. I mean, the Vail Jazz Festival, didn't even touch base on that in Vail, which is awesome, you know?
It is incredible, and the best way that I like to get out there and enjoy the Vail Jazz is to go to the farmers markets.
Yes.
They play music there,
Yep.
you can enjoy, you can do it with the family. Last week they had this really fun thing with the kiddos where the kiddos were playing the instruments and they were like teaching them the
cool.
rhythm, and it was really fun to watch. So there's just a lot of good things taking place. For more information on what's happening up in Beaver Creek, you can go to beavercreek.com/events. For more information on what's taking place in Vail, go to discovervail.com, and then you'll see the full lineup. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we're going to take another look at that local weather forecast, that road report, and then we're going to introduce you to Claire Noble from Eagle County.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take a look at our weather forecast. I am excited. It's beautiful out there today. Very sunny, 8 a.m., 58 degrees, a high of 77 degrees, and rain only 20%. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to get out there and definitely soak up that sunshine, go for a fun hike. 8 a.m., 58 degrees, mostly sunny. Noon, 70 degrees, a little bit of overcast weather, a little cloud coverage coming in, partly cloudy. 4 p.m., 76 degrees, and 8 p.m., 70 degrees, and a little bit of weather, or not weather, a little bit of cloud coverage, we'll say. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. As you can see, Eagle 84 degrees, Avon 81 degrees, Vail 77 degrees, and Denver 90 degrees. So like I always say, if you're going to Denver, please remember the sunscreen and to drink lots of fluids because it is going to be warm out there. Tonight, low 49 degrees, rain 20%. So a good night to get on out there and maybe look at the stars. I love stars, so that's what I always say, stargaze. For your 5-day forecast, as you can see, Tuesday 79 degrees, partly sunny. Wednesday mostly sunny and a high of 80. Thursday through Saturday, a little bit of afternoon thunderstorms. No biggie. We need the rain. As I am going to talk to my dear friend Claire in a little bit, she'll let you know we need the rain. But remember to get on out there and have some fun. Maybe take an umbrella, a raincoat, etc. Thank you so much for Beaver Creek Wine and Spirits. The festival August 11th through the 14th. Definitely get on out there. I want to see you there. Now we're going to take it over to Maddie for the road report.
It's really important when you're getting out on those roadways that you're nice and safe, and especially as we're seeing this precipitation come down. So one of the key tools that you can get here is you can sign up for EC Alerts. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to know exactly what's taking place on those roadways, and especially if you're like traveling through Glenwood Canyon maybe. There's been some closures, and we're going to continue to see that on a day like Thursday. And Claire actually is going to give us some more information on that intermittent closing through Glenwood Canyon for some maintenance work that's going to take place. So to sign up for EC Alerts, you can go to ecalerts.org, and that way you can sign up, get all of those alerts right there to your phone. But if you are traveling along those roadways and you need some tips and tricks, or maybe to know what travel time is in certain areas, especially with that construction taking place, go to co.gov or go to cotrip.org for all the information. That way you're nice and safe. Now that we're seeing that precipitation get on those roadways, those flash flood warnings are making their way in. And then, of course, you don't want to hydroplane, or you don't want to hit one of those spots where there's that standing water that we see, maybe in like Dow Junction. And then, of course, as you're making your way up to Vail Pass, it's really important that you know that there is quite a bit of construction taking place up there. So slow down. There's going to be some one-lane road situations happening, so it's just really important that you give yourself that extra travel time and that you're nice and safe. That way you're keeping yourself safe and everyone else on those roadways safe. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to be chatting with Claire Noble, who's the expert in everything taking place here in Eagle County.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I feel like this woman doesn't even need an introduction if you don't know her by now, but it's Claire Noble, one of my personal favorite human beings and someone that does everything for Eagle County. How are you doing, Claire?
You give me way too much credit,
no, I
Gretchen.
don't. I just love hanging out with you. We were saying it's a Monday off camera, but you're the highlight of my Monday, so I'm excited to talk to you.
Thank you. And I guess I have a question for you. How is your summer going?
You know what? It has been going so well. I'm really excited because I've done a lot of stand-up paddleboarding, hiking, biking, being with the dogs, but I get to go see my mom and dad for a week in Michigan next week, so I'm excited about that.
It sounds like you're having the full experience.
Totally.
As I talk to people and ask them how their summer's going, most people are telling me fast.
It is fast.
It's going fast. I love, you guys were talking about all the great things happening in our valley, and I love that we live in a place where you can go to the New York Philharmonic one night, Vail Jazz the next, and then the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo, our 82nd. We've been holding these since 1939 at the Eagle County Fairgrounds. Kicks off on Wednesday, July 27th.
And can we just take a moment and appreciate your outfit?
I am ready. I've been ready, but I am so excited about this. So the fair and rodeo, the carnival and the rodeo kick off on Wednesday. The fair activities have already been going on.
So that's what I was going to say, because before I actually, we have an awesome picture there. I've been to the fair, but I've not yet been to the rodeo. So I've done half of it. I've been, I need to go to the other half. So.
A lot of the fair is around talent within our community.
Right.
Especially around 4-H.
Yes.
And so there's nearly 250 kids participating in 4-H, and they're doing everything from sewing to cake decorating to dog training, but also raising animals. So Gretchen, these kids start raising animals at age 8.
That's amazing.
I couldn't keep my goldfish Seymour alive at age 8.
I literally was about to say the same thing. Yep.
These kids are raising goats and pigs and chickens. So here's an activity happening this week, a little bit of one of the under the radar activities.
Okay.
It's called the Celebrity Round Robin.
Oh.
Friday at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So if you're thinking of coming out to the Fair and Rodeo on Friday, 5 o'clock over in the Eagle River Center. So that's the building just past the arena before you get to the ball fields.
Very big. I've been in there before. It's beautiful, yeah.
So we are going to feature local leaders and celebrities who are going to be showing these animals.
That's amazing. That's
Scott
really cool.
Turnipseed, who's the mayor of Eagle, will be there. Eagle County Commissioner Jeannie McQueenie will be there. Our state representative Dylan Roberts, but a big friend of Good Morning Vail will be there.
Ooh,
Chris Anthony.
Oh, love him.
Now, we know he's an expert on the slopes.
Let's see about the animal.
Let's see. But, knowing Chris, he's, I think, very competitive.
Oh, he is.
I have a feeling he's bringing his A game to the Celebrity Round Robin. So that's 5 o'clock on Friday.
I'm going to come.
And so the animals they're going to be showing have already been judged. So these are kind of the grand champion animals. So what's being judged on Friday is how well the animals are being shown by the owners.
Oh my gosh, wait, now I need to come because I'm going to give him a shout out. Chris Anthony and I are dear friends for years ago. So I'm going to text him when we're off and be like, I want to see what he does with the animals.
I was kind of hoping they were to ask me, hey, do you have any recommendations? But I'm going to give them my recommendations this week anyway, and tell them for next year they should check in with Maddie and Gretchen to show these animals.
I'll be honest, I think Maddie and I would do well because we're such animal lovers. Or at least it would be funny.
Yeah.
We give a good chuckle.
And so another thing that's a little also under the radar, also happening on Friday from 10 till 12, is a rodeo royalty meet and greet.
Okay,
we're doing this in conjunction with Vail Health and Colorado Mountain Medical.
Nice.
So it's going to take place in Eagle at the Colorado Mountain Medical office there, again from 10 to 12. And this Friday you'll be able to meet Eagle County Princess Morgan Bodenheimer. You'll be able to meet the Queen, Anna Claire Meltzer. You'll be able to meet Miss Rodeo Colorado, Ashley Ballard, and Miss Rodeo America, Haley Friedrichsen.
And I've interviewed, this was a couple of years ago, but I interviewed some of these young ladies, and they are just the sweetest, most well-spoken. I was shocked. They were so kind and beautiful inside and out and just really into what they do. So that's a big moment. That's really fun.
I think these are the girls that grew up on horses. They've been on horses since they were toddlers.
They make it look so easy. So easy.
and that's the thing. They are really excellent horsewomen.
They are.
And that is one of the things they're judged on to become queen or princess. And they're also, I'm glad you mentioned how well-spoken they are, because they're judged on, one of the criteria is they have to give a speech, they have to do an interview. And so, they're really remarkable young women and really impressive. So if you want to meet the rodeo royalty, Friday from 10 to 12.
Well, and I think it's so neat too, because I think so often we think about cowboys and the whole Western moment and men, and this is really women empowerment. And I love that they are beautiful inside and out, and they are well-spoken, and they're showing little girls that they can do whatever you know, the little boys can, or even men. You know, I love that, and we need that more in our society.
Absolutely.
So I think that's
and I also think the other great thing, not about the rodeo royalty, but about the rodeo in general, is, you know, this is a very American West activity. And I love that there are people who are keeping this tradition alive in America.
And it's so us. I mean, it's so Colorado. But like you said, it's kind of, you know, sometimes I call my friends in New York or LA and they're like, oh, what are you doing? And I'm like, same thing, Philharmonic or famous dancers. We're going to the rodeo. And they're like, where do you live? And I'm like, Vail, you know, we have it all here.
Very special place. So one of the things, just shifting gears a little bit, we were just talking about how much we're loving this little bit cooler, a little bit wetter weather. But with that come thunderstorms. And so last week we had a number of thunderstorms coming through our area on Tuesday. They haven't determined the cause, but there was thunder and lightning in the area, and we had several fires kick off last week.
Right.
And our firefighting team here was on it right away.
Amazing.
The Upper Colorado Interagency Fire Management Unit.
Okay.
So this is a collaboration with Forest Service and the Bureau of Land Management. These fires were on Bureau of Land Management land, so they were lead agency on this. They were on this right away.
Yeah.
People living down valley may have seen the hats also dropped water on it. We had tankers dropping fire retardant on it. So the larger of the fires was the Red Hill fire.
That's what I was wondering. Okay.
It was about 19 acres, and they have it contained. And just amazing. But what I want to tell the public is, so what can you do? Couple of things. You can sign up for a Real Fire assessment. You go to realfire.net.
Right.
Experts come out, they look at your property, and they tell you where your vulnerabilities are and how to mitigate those vulnerabilities.
And that's so important, because I remember we touched base on this before, and you were saying some people get a little nervous, and I get that, because you're like, you don't want to be told what to do all the time.
Yeah.
But you can take what they tell you, and maybe you don't feel like you need to do all of it, but you can do a couple little things to really help. You know, and to make your house more safe.
Because you might not realize that some of the vegetation you have around your house is actually combustible and making your house more vulnerable.
Yes.
So that's something to consider. The other one is to sign up for EC Alerts so you stay informed. And you get that Everbridge app on your phone.
Right.
Because not only will you find out things about fires, for instance, but you also find things about roads.
Well, and I thought it was interesting, too, and it was really cool that it said, do not contact 911 because of overflow of people.
Yeah.
That's so important, because I wouldn't have even thought of that. But if everyone's calling about the same thing and then someone needs help, they can't get that was pretty cool to see that.
I mean, there's actual people in there answering those phones.
Right.
So when they get 77 calls in 10 minutes, that's fielding a lot of calls.
Right.
And so we will put out via EC Alert a notice saying, we're aware of the fire, we're on it, you don't need to call us now.
I think that's so important, and that's really amazing that happens. Well, Claire, do you have any last little summer advice for anyone out there as far as what to do? I know I already did the fan situation.
Good, because while we don't have fires that are putting out a lot of smoke here, right now California does.
Okay.
And right now that smoke is tracking northward, but that could always shift. This morning, our AQI is 20. We're breathing really great air here in Eagle County this morning. Then the last thing I would just say, if you have to hit the road in Colorado, do check cotrip.org.
To make sure.
Because it will let you know about things that crop up. For instance, if we shift to a warning in the canyon, they're going to close the canyon. And we also have a planned closures on Thursday due to utility work. And so you just want a heads up, so you wonder if you're sitting there in traffic on the other side of Dot Sarah why you're not moving.
Well, I appreciate you so much, Claire. You are so amazing. You give us all the information we need. I can't wait to see you again. And keep it right here for more of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system. that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover True Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah; Vail, Colorado; Steamboat Springs, Colorado; and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune into Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
We've got so many great locals here in our community and so many great people that do wonderful things, and one of them is the Eagle Fire Protection District, and then we've got the Oak Creek Fire Protection District joining us on the couch. So I've got Sean and Nate joining me for a very fun event that they have coming up that all benefits the children. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Hey, good morning, Maddie.
Good morning.
So really quickly, what is this super fun event that we have coming up?
So in about 30 days, there's going to be the release of the Colorado Firefighter Calendar. Nate and I are both in it. And this is a really important event, right? This is when we have the actual final product, the actual calendar, that gets distributed. You can purchase it, and it's kind of a time to celebrate the event itself, but also a way to kind of collect donations, all of which go to the Colorado Children's Hospital and the Burn Center and their burn camps.
Which is really important, and we've talked about this in previous interviews with you guys, where these kids that go through these burns, their life completely changes because not only are they in pain, but then they have that body dysmorphia of how things have changed. And I've seen this throughout a family member who I personally have directly related to me, my mother, who was burned at a really young age, had over 27 procedures to get herself to almost be back to normal. And so it's really important that these kids have this outlet because it makes sure that they feel like they're not alone.
Definitely. I actually worked at Children's Hospital for 3 years prior to being a firefighter. I was in the pulmonary clinic, and I did have to work with a lot of kids who were in those situations, and it's unfortunate, but I'm happy that this environment and this calendar provides us an opportunity to give to that community and to help in that regard.
And so the event itself is going to be a ton of fun. And then it goes to such a good cause. And so let's go through the lineup of what takes place at this event, because we were talking about it off camera. And if anyone wants to make their way to Denver with me, I want to go. So let's talk about all the fun things happening.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild event. So I guess if we went back in time, we started with a tryout back in the spring where Nate and I had
Correct.
to go and do a performance, do an interview. We were evaluated, and luckily we were selected. And then in June, we did our photos where we were told to grab various things with a very casual kind of wardrobe. And did our photos, and now the final product's going to come out here in August. And that's when we get to see that final unveiling. And as a part of it, we're going to find out what months we are. That's still a secret to us. We're going to go out again and do a bit of a performance. But there's a variety of things you could do if you really wanted to, and I highly encourage everyone to purchase the VIP package because that's going to give you a cocktail hour with us plus the other Colorado Calendar firefighters. You're going to get a calendar out of it, and also you're going to get the best seat in the house.
I don't know if you've been watching Gretchen this whole time, but she's been flagging me saying that she wants to go. And so just like that, look at that.
I highly recommend it.
Now you've got both of us going. We're going to represent Good Morning Vail there.
There you go.
And as we were just looking through the websites, it looks like it's a ton of fun. And it's really such a good deal, $75 for that VIP access. And it's to charity. So you get that like tax write-off benefit too. That way it's even more worth it for you to buy your ticket.
Yeah, absolutely. And you get to fill your cup as well, because everything that the Colorado Firefighter Calendar does in terms of taking on money, so whether it's ticket sales, calendar sales, or there's actually an auction that happens during the event as well, all that money goes towards the Children's Hospital of Colorado, the burn center, and the burn camps. So if you're just curious about it, I mean, just feel good that your money's going somewhere beneficial.
Which is really incredible, and it's cool that it's such a fun event, and yet you can get so many people involved. So people from the mountains and people from Denver area, and it is an event that is taking place in Denver, but that gives you a good reason to get out of town for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Definitely, and like you said, everybody's more than welcome. It's the state calendar. I work in Oak Creek, but I live in Denver, and the fact that I can have a community from every aspect of where I kind of exist and where I work and where I live, and everyone goes to support, and it's always fun. Anything along those lines is a great time.
And this is your first year
Correct.
participating in this absolute craziness. Which,
Yes, it is.
Have you just had a ton of fun doing it?
I have. I dance outside of this as well. It's my side hustle, I guess you could say, and it is very enjoyable. So the fact that I can combine dancing and being a firefighter in one, never thought that was going to be a possibility, but I've made it happen. So.
I mean, we love to see that. And then you've done it more than 1 year.
No, actually, this is my first year, but my fire department has had multiple firefighters go through the calendar, so there's kind of a long history that I'm trying to support. And if I can get another plug, I didn't know that they were going to bring in ringers like Nate to come in. I highly recommend if you can get there early and get good seats, because he was doing something really cool on stage, and all of us are backstage like, Nate's doing something cool. I can't see what it is, but man, it looks awesome. And we found out after that he did this awesome dance performance. Like, it was really cool. And I'm excited to see what he's going to do here next month.
I mean, I'm just excited for the entire event as an overall situation to just go and participate in, only because, again, the burn kids are something that is so near and dear to my heart, especially like this is something I grew up with. My mom has had these scars since she was 18 months old. She has talked to us about these scars since she was a little kid. We've known about all of her surgeries, and so this is something that like I know, and I didn't get to see my mom as a kid go through this, but I've just heard the stories. And then, of course, a night out in Denver with all of you incredible humans that are so important to our community but are doing something to give back to the children in such a fun way just is an incredible event. So where can people go to buy the tickets?
So there's a couple of different places. I would highly recommend looking up the Colorado Firefighter Calendar on Instagram. In the bio, you're going to see a link directly there to find where you can buy tickets. Outside of that, I would recommend going to the Colorado Firefighter Calendar website itself, where you can find out more about the event. And then you can also find out more about the Children's Hospital of Colorado, the burn camp that we get to participate in, and just really the history of the charitable efforts of the calendar.
Which makes it so fun and makes it so easy for people to do, and so they have a month to buy their tickets.
Correct.
You got to buy your tickets before they sell out.
Yes, before they sell out.
You could also follow any of our personal Instagrams. We try to post updates as well. All the people involved in the calendar have a personal Instagram connected to the Colorado Firefighter Instagram. So mine, for instance, is Emanate Fitness, and I've been posting updates daily to try to get people more aware of how they can get tickets, how they can support, or if they just want to watch firefighters work out kind of aspect.
Which everyone loves. I'm sitting up here and I'm trying so hard not to watch as you're saying all of this. So it's really fun. Thank you guys so much for coming in. And one more time, when is the date of the event?
It is August 26th. It's in Denver. And again, you can find that information at the Instagram page for Colorado Firefighter Calendar.
Thank you guys so much for coming in, and thanks for all you do for our community and for the Oak Creek community. It's absolutely incredible to have you guys here. I know that you're really busy, and so we appreciate you taking the time to come chat with me.
Thank you, Maggie.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Make sure that you check out that Instagram page. You buy your tickets right now while you still can before they sell out, and you get over to this event because it's going to be a ton of fun. And now you're going to see Gretchen and I there because we're going to buy our tickets immediately after this. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take one final look at that local weather forecast, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those temperatures progressively warm up. 58 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 77, 20% chance of precipitation, east winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see mostly sunny skies and then a little bit of cloud coverage rolling in throughout the course of this afternoon. So make sure that you get out there and you enjoy that sunshine first thing this morning. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely nice and warm. 90 degrees in Denver, 10% chance of precipitation, 77 in Vail, 81 in Avon, 84 in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, those temperatures are just slightly warmer. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down. 49 degrees is our overnight low, 20% chance of precipitation. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, increased chances of moisture coming our way for the next 5 days, which, according to Claire Noble, we could definitely use. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. Whether you're looking for really good sunscreen, rain jackets, umbrellas, whatever you need, they've got everything that you would like for your outdoor needs. Oh man, Gretchen, what a show.
This was a great show, Maddie. Wait, I think we're both a little bit flustered right now.
I know, it was really hard with the cute firefighters to be like, everything is fine.
Maddie and I will be heading to Denver soon.
If you want to see us, come to Denver, August 26th for the really fun event. But thank you all so much for tuning in today, and thanks to all of the great guests that we had. Get out there and have a great Monday, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh,